Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Courage to Caregivers. My name is Cathy. We're continuing on with the theme of tenacity, and tonight's topic is coping mechanisms. So, we all have our own coping mechanisms to help us to manage our stress. They can provide relief from challenging situations and difficult emotions by providing a temporary distraction. But there are coping mechanisms that are healthy and those that are unhealthy. Some unhealthy ways of coping may make us feel good right in the moment, but can have adverse long term effects on one's overall well being. Consequently, healthy ways of coping may not provide that instant gratification, but they may lead to long lasting positive outcomes. So, what are some examples of unhealthy ways to cope? Many people use these. We all have done so at one time or another. For example, sleeping too much, using drugs or alcohol, being physically inactive, overeating, getting aggressive, procrastination, or even self harm. These strategies might make one feel good right in the present moment by numbing the pain or the problem, but often lead to self-destructive behavior. And that's not a good thing. On the other hand, healthy ways of coping are exercise, getting out in nature, reaching out to a friend to talk a problem over with, having a social network and knowing how to plug into that network when you need help. Getting professional help from doctors, therapists, or counselors. Implementing problem-solving techniques. Eating healthy foods, that means getting good nutrition. Getting plenty of rest, so important. And then using relaxation techniques like yoga, breathing, meditation, and various things that we can do that are right at our disposal as a healthy way of coping with stress. So, choosing the right techniques for you means being consciously self aware. So, here we are talking about being aware, having awareness. And in our breathing meditation practice, we are working on that skill of awareness each and every time we meet. And becoming aware of what you need and when you need it, right in any moment. One of the simplest, most beneficial, and most accessible tools we have is the breath. And so, using a breathing technique as a strategy to manage your stress is a pretty awesome thing to do. We've all learned a lot of breathing techniques over the last few years and months. We know the breath is always with you, it's always available to you. And so conscious breathing is supportive anytime that we need to slow down the body and the mind. And it has huge effects on our overall well-being. When you slow down your body and mind, you lower your blood pressure, you lower your heart rate, all kinds of really good things happen at a physical level. And when your body is calm, then your mind will be calm. So body first, and then the mind follows. The more we learn here in our breathing meditation sessions, the more we become aware of what supports us, and then we can make good, healthy choices for ourselves and for our own self-care. Because remember, you cannot fill from an empty cup. And so you have to give back to yourself as much as you give to others. Remember, courageous caregivers, you are worth it. So that's just a little bit of what you will be talking about in your support group today. Now let's begin a little breath awareness. So we're going to get nice and comfortable in your chair, shifting your weight from one side to the other to make sure that you're evenly distributed. And then taking your shoulders up to your ears, rolling them down so that you're not holding any tension in that area. Placing your hands lightly on your thighs or on your knees. Closing the eyes or leaving them softly cast down in front of you. And finding a nice tall spine in your chair there. So pressing your back against the back of the chair, feeling that connection of your body on the chair, and feeling your feet firmly planted on the floor. And then just checking in to make sure that your legs are at a nice 90-degree angle so that you're not holding or slouching, that you're nice and supported there in the chair. And as you are aligning your body, I invite you to begin to connect with your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing the rhythm of your own unique breath as it comes and as it goes. And then slowly beginning to unwind from your day here, just letting the body soften and relax. If any thoughts try to come in, just noticing without judgment and letting them softly float away. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And then taking a quick body scan and noticing if there's any areas of the body that are tight or tense, uncomfortable, maybe the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the low back. And wherever those areas are, gently send the breath into those spaces to create a little expansion and ease. And then becoming aware of your surroundings, the sounds in your room, in your sanctuary there, the sound of my voice, the sound of your own breathing and your own heart beating. So completely aware in this present moment. We're going to begin a technique called soft belly breath. It's one of my favorite techniques. It brings calm and relaxation, and it's a beautiful and easy overall technique. So I invite you to, as the eyes are closed and the body is softening, just allow your belly to be soft. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and again out through the mouth. Just taking a few rounds of that breath and begin to notice your breath naturally deepening with the inhale and the exhale. And as you're breathing in this manner, let that belly remain soft so that more air goes to the bottom of the lungs. As you breathe in deeply, allow your belly to be soft and relax. And as your belly softens, all the other muscles in the body will follow. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And to encourage this process, as you breathe in, say the word soft to yourself. As you breathe out, say the word belly to yourself. Inhaling soft, exhaling belly. Inhaling soft, exhaling belly. And if thoughts try to come in, let them come and let them go. Because they will come. Your job is to let them go as they come and gently bring your mind back to soft belly, soft belly, soft belly. I'm going to let you take a few rounds of this on your own. You can close your mouth as you exhale now, so breathing in through the nose and out of the nose, but keeping this image of soft belly and this feeling of soft belly with you as you go. Good. Now I invite you to return to any breathing pattern that you wish while I read our affirmations for tonight's practice. I choose new and healthy behaviors that support my well-being. When I am aware of it, I can take care of it. I am thriving, not just surviving. I am grounded and calm. I am grounded and calm. Good. And now you may gently blink open your eyes. And we're going to begin humming bee breath or Brahmari breath. That's another word for it. And so this breath increases focus and clarity. And it also cleanses out any kind of stress that you're holding inside the body because it creates a vibration. We're going to literally be buzzing like a bumblebee. And so I invite you to place the hands over the eyes and the thumbs over the ears. So thumbs on the ears, hands over the eyes. And we're going to inhale. Take a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to buzz like a bee. Good. Inhaling in again. Exhale with a hum. One more time, inhaling in, exhale, hum. Beautiful, everyone. So I invite you just to sit here with one hand over your heart and then place the other hand on top of that hand. And just allow that vibration of the humming to infiltrate every cell, every bone, every joint, every organ in your body. Feeling the vibration and feeling the stress melting away with each and every breath. Breathing into your heart center and knowing that your courageous heart cares for so many people each and every day. Just giving yourself a little hug for your heart in this moment. Good. Then gently blinking open the eyes, taking the hands off of your heart and placing them back on your knees or your thighs. We'll begin a little mindful movement here. Good. So we're going to begin with some seated postures, and then we're going to come down to the floor and do the rest of our movement from the floor. And after that, segue into our deep rest. So this is my favorite yoga nidra night, just a good old-fashioned yoga nidra, but also bringing you down to the floor before we even start, just to get the body relaxed, is very beneficial. So for right now, find a comfortable seat in your chair. Make sure that spine is nice and tall once again. And we'll start out with the 6 directions of the spine. So from here, we're going to just take the hands to the thighs, pressing the hands down and in, inhaling as we arch the back and lift the gaze for cow pose. Good. Exhaling as we round the spine and tuck the chin for cat pose. And you can bring those hands back toward the body on that exhale. Beautiful. Inhaling to lift the gaze, move the hands away. Exhaling, tuck the chin, round the spine, move the hands towards you. So go ahead and take some of these cat cows on your own, to your own breath, and just feeling the opening of the spinal column with each and every breath, and creating a little expansion between the vertebrae. And so that's what we do when we make that spine real flexible. Good. And then coming back to center here, we'll begin another directional of the spine. These are lateral bends or side bends. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to send that right arm overhead as we take the left hand to your chair. We're going to inhale all the way up, exhale as we bend to the side, and just really feeling that opening of the whole side body there. Beautiful. Good. Inhaling back to center. Take a hold of your chair seat with that hand. Send the other arm up overhead. Lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale here, and then exhale as we bend to the side. Good. Beautiful. Then inhaling back to center, and take a few of these rounds on your own, keeping your feet on the floor, keeping your sitting bones on the chair as you move from side to side. And really lengthen through those fingertips as you bend. Good. Beautiful. And then placing both hands down once again on your thighs. We're going to now explore torsion or twisting of the spine. These are the last directionals of the spine. We'll take that right hand and place it on the left knee. Lengthen through the crown of the head as we inhale. Exhale, we twist to the side, placing your hand on your chair or out in space, peeking out over your shoulder and breathing in, breathing out. Good. Coming back to center. We take that left hand to the right knee, lift and lengthen through the crown. As we inhale, twisting to the right, exhaling here, and breathing. Good. Returning to center, I invite you to do this little bit of a twist 2 more times on each side at your own pace. Good. And when you're ready, coming right back to center. Now I invite you to come down onto the floor if that is where you typically rest. If you can get down on the floor, by all means, go ahead and do that. And bring your entire back body to the floor beneath you. And we will also explore the 6 directions of the spine as we are lying down. Good. And so finding the floor there, laying your body down, laying your legs out long in front of you, and then bringing your arms over your head to give yourself a nice full body stretch, stretching from fingertips all the way down to your toes, feeling the length of your body and feeling your whole back body against the floor. Good. And then the 6 directions of the spine here. So with your arms overhead, interlace your fingers and leave just the index fingers pointing upward. So we're going to do a reclined crescent moon here, just leaving the arms down on the floor behind you. And then take a nice big inhale here as you're stretching. On the exhale, you're going to bring your head, neck, shoulders, and arms over to the right. You're going to walk them over to the right. As you walk the feet and legs over to the right as well, making a little crescent moon shape, opening up your whole side body. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Finding that nice little C curve. And then walking your legs and your arms back to center. Take a nice big inhale in the midline here. And then exhale, walk everything over to the left side. So head, neck, shoulders, arms, feet, and legs. Making that crescent moon and breathing into your whole side body, giving yourself a nice stretch. Good. Beautiful. Walking everything back to the center once again. And bringing your arms down at your sides. Good. Taking a hold of just the right knee and hugging it into your chest. So your left leg will remain out long. Just hug that right knee in. Good. Beautiful. And then let it go back to the earth. Hugging the left knee into the chest right now. Beautiful. And then exhale, letting that leg return to the earth. And we're going to alternate knee to chest. So right knee comes up, left leg remains out long. Left knee comes up, right leg remains, as if you were riding a bicycle. And if you want to make it a little more challenging for your core, instead of letting that leg come down long on the mat, you could hover an inch or two slightly over your mat or your carpet to engage that low belly core. So if that feels good to you, go ahead and try this at this time. Good. Beautiful. Alternate knee to chest. Good. And then from here, we're going to let the legs come all the way down and the arms come out into a T position. So shoulder height, the arms are out next to you. Right. You're going to bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the floor, about a hip's distance apart. Let the knees both fall to the right side of the mat. And take your gaze in the opposite direction. So if the knees are falling to the right, you're going to gaze over the fingers of the left hand in a reclined spinal twist. This is our torsion or twisting that we experienced when we were seated in a chair. So breathing into that twist, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Beautiful. Releasing the legs, the arms can stay out in a T. Releasing the legs with the feet back on the floor, knees are bent, and bringing them back to the midline. We're now going to let the knees fall to the left as we bring our arms out beside us and take a twist in the other direction. So knees fall to the left and your gaze goes over those right fingers. So opposite knees, opposite gaze. And continue to breathe. Good. And then gathering both knees into your chest, hugging them in, giving yourself a little rock from side to side. Good. Massaging out the back body. And then release the knees and the legs, bringing the legs out long. Maybe spreading the feet wide. Bringing the arms down to rest alongside you, or bringing your hands to rest on the low belly, whatever feels best for you. And rolling your shoulder blades underneath your body for just a moment so that you're nice and grounded on the floor. And I invite you now to close the eyes as your body is all nice and prepped for resting. You've stretched out those muscles. You've already begun to soften the body. And we'll take a systematic journey through the body, starting with the top of the head, bringing your awareness to each part one by one until the whole body is relaxed in totality. Good. So starting at the top of the head, softening all the muscles in the face, the forehead, and the muscles behind the eye, the cheeks, the temples, and the jaw. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And then bringing your awareness to both shoulders, releasing all tension there as you begin to bring your awareness to both upper arms and elbows, both forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers, the thumbs, the index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinky fingers, the back of the hands and the palms of the hands, so that from the hands of both arms all the way up to your shoulders, your arms are completely relaxed. Breathe into this sensation of relaxation and ease. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And now for the hips. Let's bring your awareness to the hips and the pelvis, releasing any tension there. And bringing your awareness to both thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, and the feet, the tops of the feet and the soles of the feet, and all the toes of both feet, big toes, second toes, third toes, fourth toes, and baby toes. So that from the soles of the feet all the way up to the hips and the pelvis, both legs are completely relaxed. Breathe into that sensation of relaxation and ease. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And now for the back body and all parts of your body that are grounded to the earth beneath you. The heels, the backs of the calves and the thighs, the buttocks, the low back, the middle back, the upper back, the shoulder blades, and the back of the head until the whole back body is relaxed, releasing all tension there. Breathe into that sensation of relaxation and ease. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And now for the front body and all parts of the body that shine toward the stars. The face, the neck, the low belly, the upper belly, the chest, the ribs, and the heart. Your heart, your generous caregiving heart. Breathe in a little love for this generous heart of yours. The whole front body is relaxed. The whole of the body is relaxed. Rest now. Rest now. Just simply rest. Very gently and very slowly, begin to bring yourself back to the present moment, starting to invite in a little movement, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe taking another full body stretch there, or gathering your knees into your chest and taking a little rock from side to side. Whatever stretch or posture or movement you need, go ahead and give your body that gift right now. At the same time, begin to deepen the breath, taking a nice full inhale and an even longer, deeper exhale. Just feeling the breath move through the body. And then when you're ready, just rolling to one side, making a little pillow for your head there as you take some more mindful breathing. And as you do, I will read our closing quotations for tonight. This is from Robert Fulghum. He says, "One of life's best coping mechanisms is to know the difference between an inconvenience and a problem." And then from Virginia Satir, she said, "Life is not the way it's supposed to be. It's the way it is. The way you cope with it is what makes the difference." And so continuing to breathe and find ease in the movement. Whenever you're ready, I invite you to press yourself back up into a seated position and just meet me with hands at the heart. Good. Well, it was wonderful being with you all again tonight. I hope you have a great week ahead. Let's release the hands and bring the arms up overhead as we gather in all that positive energy. Exhale, hands back to the heart. The light that resides within me honors and recognizes the light that I see shimmering from each and every one of you, shimmering like fireflies. And we share that acknowledgement when we say together, Namaste.